Hello and welcome to H. Greg Lux. Here I have a 2014 Ferrari 458 Italia. This car came with a clean Carfax report and it has 2 previous owners. What I'm going to do in this video for you is I'm going to show you around the car. We're going to take a look at it to see if there's any kind of damage at all, including scratches, dents, chips, or anything else. Here at H. Greg Lux, we want to be as transparent as possible and give you total peace of mind. So if there's anything you need to know about this car, we will let you know. First things first, we're going to check out each panel of the vehicle, and we're going to go ahead and start with the front bumper. Let's take a look. Front bumper's looking perfect. I'm not seeing any sign of damage. What about the hood? And the hood seems to be in perfect condition. Let's now move on to the driver's side of the vehicle, and we're going to go ahead and start with this fender. Again, we're taking a close look at the paint of each panel. We want to know if there's any sort of damage. Everything's looking good here. What about the wheel? And this wheel is in perfect condition. I'm not seeing any sign of curve rash or any other kind of damage. Now we can move on to the door. Let's take a look. Looks perfect. What about this fender? And this fender's in perfect condition as well. I'm not seeing any kind of damage. Let's take a look at the wheel. Taking a very close look. Looks perfect, just like the first one. No sign of curve rash. Let's move on to the back. Again, we just want to know if this car has any sort of damage. Any scratches, any dents, any chips, or anything else. The back of this vehicle is in excellent condition. We can move on to the passenger side. And we're going to start with this fender. Again, I'm not seeing any sign of damage. What about the wheel? And this wheel is in perfect condition. Again, I'm not seeing any type of curve rash or any other kind of damage. Now to the door panel. Looking good. Perfect. What about this fender? And like the rest of the vehicle, this fender's in excellent condition. There's no sign of damage. What about the last wheel? And I can safely say that all of the wheels of this car, including this one, are in perfect condition. There's no sign of curve rash. We can now go ahead and move on to the interior of the vehicle, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to check out the seats. We want to know if there's any kind of wear and tear along the leather, any kind of damage. And all I'm noticing is just wear and tear along the sides, but there's no sign of major damage. Overall, the seat's in excellent condition, and we can move on to the door panel, where again, we just want to know if there's any sort of damage. Everything's looking good. I'm not seeing anything. This door panel is in perfect condition. We can now go ahead and take a look at the other side of the vehicle, the passenger side, and we're going to do the same thing. We're first going to take a look at the seat, checking to see if there's any kind of wear and tear, any kind of damage. And all I'm noticing is just some wear and tear along the sides, but overall it's in excellent condition. Let's move on to the door panel. Once again, we're taking a close look at the leather, at the fabric, seeing if there's any tears, any scratches. But just like the other side, I'm not seeing anything at all. This door panel is in perfect condition as well. Now with the car on, I want to show you a few things. The first of which is the mileage of this vehicle. As you can see on the left side of the dashboard on the bottom, this car has 14,530 miles. The other thing I want to show you is the condition of the steering wheel, so let's take a look. We want to know if there's any scratches along the leather, along the material, any kind of wear and tear. Everything's looking good. I'm not seeing any type of damage. There is one thing I noticed, and it's just a small scratch right here on the bottom part on the left side. Let's now go ahead and take a look at the buttons. We want to know if there's any scratches on them or any other kind of damage. The left side looks perfect. What about the right side? and the right side is in perfect condition as well. Let's now move on to the mid console. We want to know if there's any scratches or any kind of damage to the buttons, to the knobs, or any type of material. Everything's looking good. The mid console seems to be in excellent condition. We can now go ahead and take a look at the trunk, which is in the front side of the vehicle. We just want to know if there's any kind of wear and tear along the sides or along the floor of the trunk. As you can see, it's in excellent condition with no sign of damage. Before we finish off this video, let's take a look at the engine, and we just want to take a quick look. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact one of our representatives here at H. Greg Lux.